Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a budget with me for the paycheck that I'm receiving on February 1st, 2024 using the printable version of the Budget by Paycheck Workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here we are in the monthly layout for February 2024. I am really looking forward to February. It is a 3-paycheck month for me, which is always very exciting. We're going to be budgeting for the paycheck that I'm receiving on February 1st, which corresponds to all of the bills that are highlighted in yellow. So let's cut forward to our paycheck budget tracker. I'm going to zoom on in so that you all have a clear look. Now, as usual, I am budgeting my income to be $3,100. I do have quite a few bills that we're paying with this paycheck. Rent, which I'm budgeting $600, Spotify $15, Audible $20. Again, it should be well under this, but I know that once my trial for Audible ends, what I pay monthly is going to jump up quite a bit. Once that happens, I am going to cancel Audible, and I'm not sure if that's happening this month or in a future month. I think it's probably happening this month, and so I just would rather over budget than under budget, and then Kindle Unlimited at $15. If we add all of that together, it does equal $650, and if I subtract that from the $3,100 that I budgeted my income to be, we're left with $2,450, which is what I'm bringing down to the groceries. Nope, that's a lie. The variable expense section of the paycheck budget tracker. Now, one of my variable expenses is my groceries, as well as eating out, gas, and miscellaneous. These are things that I know I'm going to spend money on throughout my pay period, but I don't have a set amount for. I always budget $200 for groceries, $100 for eating out, $75 for gas, and $175 for miscellaneous. If we add all of that together, it does equal $550, and if I subtract that from the $2,450 we were left with after bills, I have $1,900 to bring over to my sinking fund section. Now, we're in a really fun phase of sinking funds right now. These are all 2024 sinking funds as well as rolling sinking funds. And right now, my 2024 sinking funds are starting to reach goal, which means we are in the midst of my sinking fund snowball. That's when I continue to save $600 every pay period towards my sinking funds. But if an envelope has reached goal, the money that would have been allotted for that envelope is now going towards a different envelope so that that can meet goal more quickly. With this pay period, Black Friday is getting $15, Christmas is getting $25, subscriptions is getting $50, which is a bump up from its usual, medical is getting $50, which is also a bump up from its usual, car insurance and taxes is getting $120, gifts is getting $15, giving is getting its usual $50, household is getting $20, home maintenance is getting $100, baby is getting $30, and then on the side here we have travel getting $100 and personal getting $25. All of those added together do, again, equal $600, and if I subtract that from the $1,900 we were left with after bills and variable expenses, we have $1,300 to play with, which is a lot of money, which is very exciting. I am currently trying to balance paying off my car with paying towards my student loans. With this pay period, we are going to focus on my student loans specifically, putting $300 extra towards it, which gives us $1,000, which we're bringing down to the extra savings section and is going directly into my house savings. Let's zoom out a little bit because we're going to flip the page over and take a look at my cash envelope breakdown. So I always try to make my cash envelope breakdown as simple as possible for myself with regards to My variable expenses, which are always listed at top, I try to do largest denominations possible, but I pull from those envelopes for savings challenges, which are these numbers you see listed in pencil here. So I did a 50, 2 20s, and a 10 for eating out because I'm going to be pulling $80. Gas is getting its usual 50, 20, and 5, and then miscellaneous is getting 175 in 2 50s, 3 20s, a 10, and a 5 because we have to pull out $95 for one of my savings challenges. For all of my sinking funds, which are listed here, I always do largest denominations possible. There is the addition of my side hustle right here, which is getting 145 because I did actually get paid out from YouTube at the end of January. So thank you all so much for watching my videos. That's the only reason why I make any type of side hustle money from YouTube. So I'm very appreciative of that. And then lastly, I did put my rent down here because I do pull that out in cash. All of that adds up to $16.95, which is what I'm going to be pulling out of my checking account on February 1st when I get paid, and that is what you're going to see me stuffing in my envelopes on Saturday when my cash envelope stuffing posts on here. That is going to be it for this budget with me. As a little bit of a reminder, I always have my Etsy shop linked down in the description box if you're interested in any type of cash envelopes, sinking funds envelopes, savings challenges. I have a bunch of different trackers on there. I also have some more planning related things like a bunch of different dashboards for planners that are all printable. I also have my Amazon favorites link down below. That is an affiliate link, which means if you use that link to purchase anything on Amazon, I do make a small commission from it, though it is no additional cost to you. In my Amazon favorites, I have a section specifically for budgeting supplies if you're curious about that. I also have a separate section of my favorite paper, and it has the paper that I use to print out the Budget by Paycheck workbook. I think there's also a favorite pen section, which has the Muji gel pens in it that I love using, highlighters that I love using, all of that fun stuff. If you have any questions or comments about the way that I put this budget together or how I budget in general, please don't hesitate to put them down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.